I have cooked a lot of rice here, and I'm going to be dehydrating some because I like to go away in my vehicle in the summer. I sleep in the back of my Ford Escape, sometimes for a couple of months at a time. And I like to take some dehydrated foods with me because it'll be easier to cook. So I put parchment on the trays and I'm going to spread some out on them. I am going to rinse the cooked rice under water to get rid of some of the starch and to cool it down a little more. This is my third tray, and that's all I'm doing this time. Every time I cook rice, I cook quite a lot and then I dehydrate some, or you can also freeze them. I freeze rice for other meals and when it's already cooked. You just spread it evenly. It's going to go on at 125 degrees for about 5 to 6 hours. You just check it. You put the lid on, and there we go. 3½ cups of cooked will make about 1 3/4 to 2 cups of dried. I usually rehydrate rice by doing a 1-to-1 ratio. If I do half a cup of the dehydrated rice, I add half a cup of boiling water. You may find it varies, but that is what I usually do when I'm making my meals out on the road. I will rotate the trays during dehydration, and I will sometimes move it around and break up any clumps that are forming. The rice is finished dehydrating. As you can tell, it's really dry. When that's cool, I'm going to put it in a jar. In here is a 1/3 cup of dehydrated rice. To that, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of dried apples that I'm going to break up. I have coconut milk powder here. You can use any milk powder. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of that. I'm going to add some cinnamon. Oops. And 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. A tablespoon of brown sugar. And I'm going to put it in this baggie. And that is my apple spice rice pudding for when I'm camping. This is my old soup thermos that I use for cooking or soaking my dehydrated meals. And I'm going to try the rice pudding one because I have not done that one before. So I'm going to see how that works. Well, I put the mixture in the thermos. I'm going to add 1 cup of boiling water. That a quick stir. Then I'm going to do it up. And I'm going to let it sit and we'll see if it works. Well, I left it for 10 minutes. I've tried it. It does taste good. The apples are softened. The rice is just like it should be, but it did not thicken up. I'm not sure if I should use less water or whether I should cook it for a few minutes. As you can see, it's quite watery. It tastes just like rice pudding. It tastes really good. So I'm going to cook it for a few minutes and see if that makes a difference. I do have a 1-burner stove, a butane stove. So it is cooked for 5 minutes and looks good actually. But there's my apple spice rice pudding. Let's try it. Oh, that is good. Yes, I will be making some of that to take with me.